In an age defined by information, one name stands behind the gateway to nearly all of it: Google. But before it was a verb, a multi-billion-dollar empire, and an indispensable part of our daily lives, it was just an idea. An idea born in the mind of a quiet, unassuming boy from Michigan named Larry Page. His story didn't begin in a boardroom, but in a home filled with the hum of early computers. Larry's father, a professor of computer science, and his mother, a computer programming instructor, created a world where technology wasn't just a tool, but a playground for the mind. Surrounded by tech, magazines, and gadgets from the dawn of the personal computer era, a young Larry was captivated. He wasn't just playing games. He was deconstructing them, driven by an insatiable curiosity to understand how things worked. This early fascination wasn't just a hobby. It was the first spark of a revolution. He dreamed not just of using technology, but of inventing the future. He once said that he knew he would start a company from the age of 12. This wasn't youthful arrogance. It was a premonition of the incredible journey that lay ahead. A journey that would take him from his cluttered childhood bedroom to the hallowed halls of one of the world's most prestigious universities. The 1990s, a decade of dial-up tones, flannel shirts, and the birth of the World Wide Web as the Internet began to weave itself into the fabric of society. Larry Page arrived at Stanford University, a breeding ground for the next generation of Silicon Valley innovators. It was here, amidst the sprawling campus and buzzing computer labs, that a fateful encounter would alter the course of history. He met Sergey Brin. At first, they reportedly found each other obnoxious, clashing in their debates. But beneath the intellectual sparring, they discovered a shared vision. They saw the Internet not as it was a chaotic, disorganized library of digital documents, but as it could be. At the time, existing search engines ranked web pages based on how many times a search term appeared on them. It was a simple but deeply flawed system. Larry had a different idea, one that came to him in a dream. What if the value of a web page wasn't determined by its own content, but by what other pages thought of it? He envisioned the web as a network of citations. A link from one page to another was like a vote, a recommendation. The more reputable the pages linking to you, the more important you must be. This was the breakthrough. They called it PageRank, a clever pun on Larry's last name and the web pages it organized. It was elegant, intuitive, and it worked with astonishing accuracy. Working out of their dorm rooms, they built a search engine they nicknamed Backrub as it grew. It consumed nearly half of Stanford's entire network bandwidth. It was clear they had something special, something far too big for a college campus. They needed to expand. With a $100,000 check from an angel investor, they moved their operation into a friend's garage in Menlo Park, California. The year's 19 Google was officially born. Synam, a play on the mathematical term Google, a one followed by 100 zeros, perfectly captured their ambitious mission: to organize the world as information and make it universally accessible and useful. The growth was explosive. In a world still getting acquainted with the Internet, Google was different. Its homepage was clean, minimalist, a stark contrast to the cluttered portals of its competitors. But its true power lay beneath the surface. It delivered Results that were not just relevant, but authoritative. Word spread like wildfire. From college students to researchers, from businesses to everyday users, everyone started Googling. The company outgrew the garage, then its next office, and the next. It went public in 2004, and overnight, Larry Page and Sergey Brin became billionaires. They had built more than a company. They had built the new front door to the internet. But for Larry Page, immense wealth was never the ultimate goal. He wasn't seen on yachts or in flashy tabloids. His currency was innovation. His luxury was the freedom to pursue audacious, long-term ideas, what he famously called moonshots. He was a quiet, intense leader, driven by a relentless desire to solve the world's biggest problems using technology. He believed in the power of a 10x improvement. This philosophy pushed Google beyond search. They launched Gmail with its unprecedented storage space. They created Google Maps, digitally charting every corner of the globe. They acquired a small startup called Android and turned it into the world's most popular mobile operating system. Yet, even that wasn't enough for Page's boundless ambition. He saw the constraints of being just a search company. He wanted to build a structure that would allow for even greater bets on the future in fields far beyond the internet. In 2015, in a move that stunned the tech world, he announced the creation of Alphabet. Google would become a subsidiary, one of many companies under this new parent organization. This freed Page from the day-to-day management of the search engine and allowed him to focus on the next frontier. Under the Alphabet umbrella, ventures like Waymo pushed the boundaries of self-driving cars, aiming to create a world with fewer accidents. Calico dedicated itself to understanding the biology of aging, tackling one of humanity's oldest challenges. DeepMind made breathtaking advances in artificial intelligence, creating programs that could master complex games and help solve scientific problems. From a boy taking apart toys in Michigan to the architect of a global tech conglomerate, Larry Page's journey is a testament to the power of a single, powerful question: why not? He never accepted the world as it was, but always saw what it could become. He operated on a different time scale, thinking in decades, not quarters. He wasn't just trying to build a better company. He was trying to build a better future, using technology as his blueprint. His story is a powerful reminder that the most profound changes in our world often begin not with a grand plan, but with simple, unyielding curiosity. It proves that with a bold vision, a willingness to challenge convention, and the courage for moonshots, a sangli de are, born in a dorm room and nurtured in a garage, can truly change everything. It's a reminder to us all: be curious, think big, and never stop asking what's next. Thanks for watching.